external links on records, copyable field, and command return to submit form. Hey everyone, this is Adrian with another release for Ravo. Today we're releasing 3.16 and we have a couple of things to show you. So let's go. So we'll start by going bottom up again, talking about the bug fixes. The maintenance are all dependency bumps. Profile menu position, this was broken at some point if you had multiple menu items and the animation was a little bit wonky. Now it works properly with more items. Maintain per page parameter associations. This is a good, cool one to have. So whenever you have an association, like this is the project, and you have like these users, and I go on the second page. If I click on a user and then I go back, I'm still on the second page. So that is a cool addition. Session key for pagination. We'll talk a little bit about this when we reach up top. Row actions after back browser button. So the row actions didn't have, they had a tiny bug whenever you hit back. Now that should be fixed. Search control null error. What is this? Yeah. I think this is a JavaScript thing. Now it should be fixed. Applied filter condition label. What was it? I'm trying to remember. I think. Yep. This wasn't being. This condition was not being translated, and now it is. Tricks had an issue with the styles somehow. Yep. And now, oh yeah, we introduced this show a little bit more content button, and then this would push up some of the content, and now it should not push it anymore. So it's all good. Standalone action disabled and enabled classes. This is a cool one. So whenever you had a standalone action, that it wouldn't show up as disabled until you would click the button, and now it does. So it works just like the ones on the list, on the action list. What else? Classes on field wrapper component. What is this? Yeah, I think this is an internal thing. Yeah, the classes weren't being applied to the field wrapper, but now they are. So it's all good. Buggy overflow error, another one. We caught that one and we fixed it. Tables become horizontally scrollable after select all. So whenever you're in this view and you would click this one, and this whole thing would have been a little bit too wide and it would create this scroll effect here, and now it doesn't. Now it works nice. Break words on show content. Yeah, this was a sidebar thing, so we wanted to add some kind of an overflow here, or like, breaking the words. I don't think this is still, I don't know if we applied it or not. I think we did. It's fixed. Field wrapper, overflow. Yeah, so we reverted this. This is why I was, thinking about it. We reverted this because it would break other things. The overflow has some issues, and particularly if you set, I think, overflow Y, or if you do overflow X, the Y gets hidden as well. It's a known issue, and we just reverted it, and now it works as it did before. So we're going to have to think about a new solution for this bug. Action redirect loop. Yes, there was an edge case where the action would get into a redirect. We fixed it with the hotwire tweak. Save as attribute in the style sheet link tag. Thank you, Ian. There was this tag that needed. There was this warning that was being shown in the console, and now it is not because of this. Don't submit form on autocomplete. Yes. So we're going to talk about this. We actually have this new feature where you do command return to submit a form, but that would trigger a bug in Chrome autofill, and now it does not. It works nicely. Field wrapper overflow, again, I think this is the revert. Eject generator failing. Yep, we fixed that. It was a super weird small edge case. Translation key class attribute. What is this? Hmm. Yeah, I think this is something related to Rails-ish. I can't remember. So, um, yeah, if you had an issue way back, let's see who did this, who submitted this. Okay, gotcha. Jolian, thank you so much. It's fixed now. Parent record access when applying dynamic filter. Yeah, this is a cool one. So whenever you would use customizable dynamic filter, and whenever in the suggestion box you would need the parent, so you basically would need, let me see, let's go back. Let's go inside maybe a project as we did before. And inside here for this field, these filters, it maybe you want something, let's say the suggestion. So somewhere around here, if you need the parent, which is this project, you'd have to like figure out how to get it, fetch it from the referral, and now we just pass it on and it's just a better experience for you. So you have access to parent record. Let's move on to the enhancements. So parent record, okay, this one we just talked about that. Exclude from status configuration. What is this? Oh, okay. So we have this page. I'm just gonna hit back. We have this Avo status page, and here you can see a few things about the environment. If you want to exclude some things from here, because some people might need it, especially the private key. Now you can using this API. I think we do this by default from now on all new apps. What else? Keep all referral params to and the go back link. Again, another nice improvement. So the go back link ensures that the scopes and filters applied along with other parameters are being preserved. So whenever you go into let's go back into a project and apply some filters here, and then you click on this. If you go back, it should have the filter still applied, and same for scopes. So it's a good, nice addition. Cache association pagination. Again, this was a big saga about where and how to maintain that pagination and a few other things like these scopes, like maybe not these ones, but like the pagination. And we used to do it in the session driver, and the session driver has an issue that it has like a maximum size limitation, and we basically reverted that as far as I remember, and we added this persistence setting inside the configuration where you can set it to a driver, and right now it's only session, but we are doing some research and development to have our own persistence setting driver inside the database somehow. Maybe SQLite, maybe something else. We'll figure things out. So again, this all has to, ties into making Avo like a more consistent experience altogether. Add the humanized value filter. Okay, so again, dynamic filters. What is this? Yep, so words like true. Yep, so things that we thought they weren't translatable, now they are, so you can take over that experience as well. Let's move on to the features. We have just a couple of them right now. So external, let's talk about that last. So command return to submit form. I think, where is it? Yep, Yaro added a feature request, trying to use command return to submit a form. Of course, everybody wants to do that. I want to do that, so we just added it really, really quick. Copyable field option. So thank you so much, Newell, for that. And now you can add this. Where is the documentation? You can add this. Come on. This copyable option to your field, and then you'll have this new button. Let me show you. You will have this new button. Where is it? So you have this new button on the index and on the show views of your record, which is really, really cool and really nifty. So thank you, Newell, for this. And the last feature that we're going to talk about today is external link on record. So how many times did you have something like a post in your admin panel, and you wanted to link outside into your main app, let's call it, in your front end, and you'd have to add a link maybe in a field, or add like a custom, button here. Well, now you don't need to anymore because you have this new API, self.external link, and you can tell it what is the external link of your record. So you'll have, once you do that, you'll have this tiny new icon appearing here, view record on external path, and you click that, and the user will be redirected there under a new tab. So I hope you like this as much as we do. That's about it for today's release notes. We have a couple of things that we're working on right now. Let me show you a little bit. First of all, actually, we have um, kind of like revamped a little bit the roadmap page. So you'll now have all the done things. They'll be at the bottom and kind of scoped up by the month and year when we release them. We have the planned items and a different group, and in progress are a different group. So some of the things that we are focusing on right now is doing some research and development into virtual things, virtual fields, virtual resources. So instead of having to deploy your app with a new resource file, with a new model, with everything, whenever you need to create a new resource, you will have kind of like a plus button somewhere and say, okay, I need a new resource. Which one is that? And you'll have, add, I don't know, maybe what's a new resource? I don't know, phones or devices or something. And then on that resource, you can configure different field types. So you'll say, okay, devices, I'll have name, type, brand, properties, whatever, right? And all of these would be in memory and in the database in your production website. You wouldn't have to deploy anything. And we have done some research and development, and they look quite nice. We still have some work to do on the API and the UI, but it's nearly there. Like they work, and you'll be able to create like these in memory database back resources really quick. Same with virtual fields. This one is a little bit, it's in progress because we have a POC working. This would allow you to add virtual fields to your existing records as well. So this is a cool one. Collaboration, we still have a couple of things to put, the finishing touches on it. But if you need it, give us a call. Role-based access control, kind of like in the same area, like it's 80% done. So if you need it, that will allow you to enable you to basically tweak the authorization based on roles that you attribute to your users. What else? Theming, yes, this is something that we need to pick up now that Tailwind 4 is in beta. But we need to do like this whole. We were thinking about this new theme, this new redesign to make it a little bit less dated and more modern. Resource adapters. We have a POC for an array adapter, so that would enable you to do something like. Let me open up the team resource. So instead of having a team model that is an active record model in your database, you would have something like def items or records or whatever. And here you would basically, add multiple records manually or fetch them from somewhere. HTTP party, get whatever, and then you just give it the whole array, and then you would be able to just navigate like you do here through those array, and these would be work even better as associations, or like maybe they're not associations but they are some associated, maybe not belongs to or like has many, but they are associated somehow and you want to pull them from somewhere. So again, it's a really powerful API that we are working on. Another thing that we're working on right now is the media library feature. So it comes in two kind of flavors, sizes. It's One is when you can, of course, it's not working because we're, doing some work on it right now. So you'll be able to see all your active storage attachments, and then you'd be able to click on it. Right now it's not working, but you'd be able to see more details about it, like downloading it, getting the path, changing the name, the title attributes, the description, and some other things. And this would be kind of like the big, what do you call, a media library kind of feature. But then you would be able to do things like, okay, this is not it. Let me find the other one. You would be able to use it inside tricks fields. Let me just use this one as a feature, and you'd be able to insert like multiple items inside a tricks field and inside a Rhino, which is a tip-tab editor inside the Rhino field. So we are very excited about this, and we still have a lot of work to do on it to do it, but it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. We also published this year in review for the year of 2024, where we have a list of the big new features and also a list of not so big but very mentionable features. So if you want to check it out, go on our blog and see what we did in 2024. With this new year, I hope it's going to be more chill for you because we can place a lot of pressure on ourselves. I hope you ship a lot of things. Everything that you wanted to ship last year, you can ship it this year. And thank you so much for being a part of this amazing community. So, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, guys. Bye.